Good evening, Nick here again for tonight's Spy Rights quiz. Can you believe it's Wednesday night once more, quiz number 14, and in recognition of that number, it's a Jack Lester special. Of course, Jack used to wear the number 14 shirt for the Spy Rights, and the shirt number retired a few years ago. Now proudly on display in the reception area at the stadium. And Phil Tooley has once again compiled 20 questions for tonight's quiz. And they're all about Jack. So, how is your Jack Lester knowledge? The pin code there on the screen, 17883. And then you need to tap your virtual keypad once you've inputted that pin code, and then that will see you registered for tonight's quiz. If you have played before, don't just leave the existing pin code in, because it does automatically save the last pin code used, but you won't be registered if you rely on an old number. So 17883 is the one to use, and then remember to tap the keypad screen so that you're registered for tonight's quiz. We'll get underway at about 10 minutes past 8, as close to that as we can. And tonight we're playing for, well, a choice of prizes. Either Football Manager 2020 or that commemorative coin. That was to celebrate 150 years of the Spy Rights. So it's your choice. Take one of those. Whoever wins. So remember to take a screenshot or a photo of your keypad screen so we can see that it's you. 17883 is the pin code, and then tap the screen. So I'll return shortly, give people plenty of time to sign in. 17883, and then tap the screen. So welcome if you've just joined us, it's Nick here, ahead of tonight's Spy Rights quiz. Phil Tooley setting 20 questions around Jack Lester. That's to mark the fact that it's quiz number 14, Jack's old shirt number. For the pin code 17883, and then tap the keypad screen to make sure that you're registered. Don't use an old pin code number. I've seen people try to do that before, but unfortunately that will mean that you're not registered to play in tonight's quiz. It does unfortunately save the last pin code, So you do need to put that new one in, 17883. And for those who have not played before, just to let you know that it is a multiple choice quiz. Generally 40 seconds to answer. A couple of ones though, we've got video questions with various clues, give you a bit longer time. I think it's 45 seconds around that. Remember as well that the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. So if you've got no clue at all, then the best policy is just to answer or just put in a guess very quickly. And beware about jumping the gun. If you go before the timer has started, you do risk not having your answer registered. So make sure you have answered in the time. There is a delay over the internet of approximately 6 seconds. So if you're down to 6 seconds or less on the timer, then it is likely that you won't be able to answer. So make sure you don't leave it until the last second to get your answer in. You can press your keypad as many times as you want, but you can't change your answer. So if you want to make sure that your answer has registered, by all means keep pressing the same letter. But once your answer is logged in, there's no turning back. Your first answer, as with many quiz shows, is final. So over 50 people now logged in to play tonight's Spy Rights quiz. See if we can reach the 100 mark. Would be great to see. So I try to keep an eye on what's happening on YouTube, but not always possible to keep an eye out there. So Phil, as usual, is answering some of the queries on YouTube. Thanks to Phil for that. Looking after things there. It's difficult to try and host the quiz and then answer any questions. So the pin code 17883, and then tap the screen so that you're registered to play in tonight's quiz. I'll be back shortly. Welcome if you've just joined us for tonight's Spy Rights quiz. Quiz number 14, so it's a Jack Lester special. 20 questions about the legendary former Spyrite. 17883, and then tap your keypad screen to make sure that you are registered. Of course, last week we had Westbar's Spyrite complete his hat trick. A hat trick of victories in the Spyrite quiz. Can he make it a fourth tonight? As Phil points out, something that Jack never achieved. Scored hat tricks throughout his career, but didn't get 4 goals for Chesterfield. So can Westbar Spyrite notch up that figure this evening? 17883, and then tap the screen. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. Over 60 people now registered to take part. I had 1 or 2 people asking me about the quizzes and how long they're going to go on for. Of course, we've been putting them on during the lockdown period, give people something to look forward to, a bit of fun each week. Well, I guess the answer is we'll put them on as long as there's the demand. If it drops significantly, then I suppose we'd have to look at that and think that we'll put them on hold and perhaps do them from time to time. So certainly the numbers have gone down from the start, with restrictions easing, people able to go and see friends and relatives. Of course, the pubs will be open, or they can be open from this weekend. So I suppose if we see the numbers drop dramatically, then we'll review that. But for the moment, just assume that they will be on. We'll put something out on the club website and the social media channels to advise of any changes, but for now we've got the Spyrites quiz on Wednesday nights. Also a plug for Chester's quiz for kids, that's Saturday morning at 11 AM, and then the fun family quiz Saturday afternoon from 5 PM. But tonight it's all about the Spyrites quiz, Jack Lester special, and we're edging closer to kickoff. Great if we could hit that 100 mark, up to 79 now on my screen. Don't forget to tap your keypad screen once you've inputted that pin code 17883. It will show on the screen that you are registered. Over 80 people now, 17883, and then tap the keypad screen to make sure that you're registered to play. So around a couple of minutes away from kickoff in tonight's Spyrites quiz. Multiple choice against the clock. The quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. So as always, if you have got not a clue about the answer, just guess as quickly as possible. Who knows? Generally got a 1 in 4 chance. I think all questions actually on this one are 4 options, so you've got a 25% chance of getting it right. Who knows, you might just be lucky. So we're around about a minute away from kickoff in tonight's Spyrites quiz. 17883, and then tap the keypad screen. It will show on your screen that you're registered. Also, it'll show your answer being registered. But as I said earlier, you can press your keypad as many times as you want, but you can't change your answer. Your first answer is final. So, reminder about what we're playing for tonight. You can choose either the Football Manager 2020 game or the limited edition commemorative coin that was celebrating 150 years of the Spyrite. So, that's a choice for you. If you do win, make sure that you take a screenshot or a photo of your keypad screen so we can identify you and arrange your prize. 17883. So final call. Anybody who's just joined us, 17883, and then tap the keypad screen to make sure you are registered. So I make it 10 past 8. So any latecomers, 17883, and then tap the screen to register for tonight's quiz. So think it's time now to get underway. Okay, so I think what we'll do, first of all, take a look at who has registered. So we have our Welsh-speaking friend at the top. Roy CFC, the second one. Our Youth, who picked these seats, had a rubbish haircut. Sammy, Mickley Blues, the Wag Rileys, Gazman, and the Quizzlers. That's the first 10 to sign in. And then 14, that's the apt number tonight. Quiz number 14, the shirt of Jack Lester. And that honour, wearing the 14 shirt tonight, goes to Dunk Fletch 89, the man who has sent in various photos of himself watching or taking part in the quiz, either outside in his well-kept garden, I must say, with a pint of lager, it looks like. Also his big screen inside. So, welcome to Duncan. And, yep, quite a few there who will recognise, I'm sure. Can you see yourself there? Not sure if she's signed in, because unless I've missed her. Edges, of course, Zoe, the number one Jack Lester fan. So yeah, I might have missed her, but a regular player in the quizzes, Emma Tooley. As I've just scanned, and is she under EJT? So yeah, might have missed her, but EJT I think she's playing under tonight. So a message from her mum and dad to say congratulations to Emma, who's today been given the role of permanent head teacher at New Whittington Primary School after a position of acting head. So I'll echo those congratulations. Well done, Emma. Richly deserved too. And the best of luck with your role as the permanent head teacher at New Whittington Primary School. That's fantastic news. So let's get underway with tonight's quiz. Okay, in his career, Jack Lester played 35% of his league games for Chesterfield, but what proportion of his league goals did he score for the club? Is it 47%, 57%, 67%, or 77%? Remember, answer as quickly as you can. If you've jumped the gun, make sure that you press again to register your answer. So we're looking for the proportion of Jack's league goals that he scored throughout his career. What was the percentage did he score for the club? 47%, 50%, 67%, or 77%? Quickly get your answer in. We're heading down to the last 10 seconds. A few people still to answer. Just got Lynn Dave now. Get your answer in quickly. And the answer, 57%. So how many people put 57%? Well, the second most popular answer after 67%. So let's take a look at the leaderboard after the first question. Westball Spyrite completed his hat-trick last week and makes a great start tonight. First place, then Carlos, Shazza, South Nomo Spyrite, Bellatrix La Spyrite, another former winner, no clue. James Higgins as number one fan, the Quizzlers, Kaz56, and who picked these seats. That's the top 10 after question one. And we see there EJT in 21st place. Okay, how many times was Jack sent off whilst playing for Chesterfield? Was it 3, 4, 5, or 6? How many times did Jack receive a red card whilst playing for the Spyrites? 3, 4, 5, or 6? And half the time gone. Quickly get your answer in. And 10 seconds remain, only 2 to answer. Over 90 people now. I had a few latecomers. Lynn Dave again. Don't know if Lynn Dave is experiencing connection issues. And it's 3. Droylsden, Accrington Stanley and Burton. So how many people put 3? Most popular answer 43. So around about half the amount of people. Just under getting that right. So how does that change things, if at all? At the top, Westbar Sparrite strengthens his lead at the top. Who picked these seats in second? Big Trev in third. Chesterfield FC. And then Matty Lane. That's the top 5. EJT getting into the top 10. On to question 3. Which of these Sparrites did not appear in Jack's debut match at Chester in 2007? So look at the photos and tell us which of those Sparrites didn't appear in Jack's debut match at Chester in 2007. So A, B, C or D. Which of those didn't appear in his debut for the Sparrites at Chester in 07? And half the time has gone. Quickly get your answer in. Only 10 seconds remain. I'm running out. Everybody has answered now. And that is D. Wayne Allison. He was a non-playing sub. Jamie Lowry came on as a sub whilst Phil Picken and Janos Kovacs both started. So how many people put D? Most popular answer 39 getting that right. Is Westbar Sparrite still our leader? Yes, he is, by 7 points from Who Picked These Seats and Thomas Quizzlesperger in third. Royce FC, the backheaders, EJT, ADI Gord, Christchurch Sparrite, Ben Smith and Moondog. They make up the top 10. Another mention for a former winner, Moondog, sneaking into 10th place there. Let's take a look a bit further down. See whether you can see yourself anywhere. So down we go. And well, we have 95 registered and it all seemed to answer last time. So just short of that 100 mark. So that's good going. Okay, on we go. In Jack's first season at Chesterfield, he appeared in 36 of the 46 league games. Of the 10 he missed, how many were won? Was it 5, 4, 3 or 2? So of the games that he missed, 10 of them in his first season at Chesterfield, how many were won? 5, 4, 3 or 2? Answer as quickly as you can. Half the time has now gone. Ten seconds remain. Quickly get your answer in. Two, Shrewsbury and Dagenham and Redbridge, plus 2 draws and 6 defeats. 0.8 points per game compared to 1.7 points per game when he appeared. So 2 is the answer. D. How many people put D? Well, the third most popular answer, 42, going for 3. So does that change things at the top? Westbar Sparrite still there. Who Picked These Seats still in second. EJT in third place. Making some real progress today. Kevin Wag and then Thomas Quizzlesperger, Big DBH2, Royce CFC, Gazman, the Backheaders and Moss CFC. That's the top 10. Okay, on we go. Folklore has it that Jack was always suspended at Christmas, but in his 6 campaigns as a Sparrite, how many seasons saw him serve a suspension between Christmas and New Year's Day? Was it 3, 2, 1 or 0? So, of those 6 campaigns as a Sparrite, how many seasons was he suspended between Christmas and New Year's Day? 3, 2, 1 or 0? Half the time is gone. Three still to answer. Quickly get your answer in. 10 seconds left. EJT and Lindave. It's Lindave who looks to be experiencing connection issues. And the answer, 3. So how many people put 3? Only 20. 45 going for 2 and 22 for 1. 7 thought he never was suspended between Christmas and New Year. So take a look. Westbar Sparite just 6 points ahead now of who picked these seats. Gazman in third, EJT. SC Spyrite Harry, the 7-year-old from Bournemouth. Superb effort, Harry. Kevin Wagg, who's done well of late. Then Millie's team, Tommy Lee's #1 fan. Thomas Quizzlesberg and Big DBH2. That's the top 10. On to question 6. Where is Jack playing here? Look at the photo and tell us whether it's Wrexham, Swindon Town, Morecambe or Rotherham United. Where is Jack pictured playing? Wrexham, Swindon, Morecambe or Rotherham? So, photo question. Take a look at the photo. Tell us where Jack is playing. Wrexham, Swindon, Morecambe or Rotherham. Less than half the time remaining now. Quickly get your answer in. 10 seconds left. And the answer is Rotherham United. That was at Millmoor in a 2-1 defeat in March 2008. So how many people put D? Third most popular answer. 32 going for Morecambe, 24 for Swindon, only 22 for Rotherham. So that could have changed things. Let's take a look. Westbar Sparite extending his lead. 33 points ahead of who picked these seats. Then EJT in third and SC Spyrite Harry in fourth. Then Gazman, Tommy Lee's #1 fan, ADI Gord, Moss CFC, Ashley Carson's Bartab and Travel Man. They make up the top 10. Let's take a look further down. See if you can see yourself. So that's up to 44. Then we go further down. Well, franchise football isn't doing so well tonight. There's won a couple of times under different guises. In 59th place, PSV Pilsley tonight. And further down we go. Boca Seniors was another winner as well at one point in 76th place. Okay, so we'll move on. How many penalties did Jack score for Chesterfield in league games? Was it 2, 4, 6 or 8? The number of penalties in league games scored by Jack for Chesterfield: 2, 4, 6 or 8. "15 seconds remain. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is 2. That surprised me. Against Shrewsbury in 2007. Exeter in his final game in 2013. Missed 3, including 1 against Peterborough, saved by Shwan Jalal, no less. Okay, so A. I think that might have caught quite a few people out, expecting more than 2. Yep. The least popular answer. 44 going for 6. So how does that change things at the top? Well, Westbar Sparite still there with a commanding lead at the moment. Who picked these seats in second? Big Bill Cat third, EJT, SC Sparite Harry, Big DBH2, Gazman, Tommy Lee's #1 fan, ADI Gord, and PK. That's the top 10 so far. Question 8. In Jack's first Sparrats hat-trick game, a 4-2 win at Lincoln in November 2007, who scored Chesterfield's other goal? Was it Janos Kovacs, Adam Rooney, Jamie Ward or Aaron Downs? So that's the other goal scorer in the game at Lincoln in November 2007. Janos Kovacs, Adam Rooney, Jamie Ward or Aaron Downs? So half the time has now gone. Quickly get your answer in. Ten seconds remain. And the answer is Janos Kovacs. How many people put A? Second most popular answer after Jamie Ward. Leaderboard time. West Bar Sparrite still at the top. Tommy Lee's #1 fan now in second. Big DBH2 and PK and who picked these seats. That's the top 5. Okay, this iconic image shows Jack rounding Carl Muggleton in the last minute to wrap up a 3-1 win at Field Mill. But who scored the other 2 goals? Gregor Robertson and Derek Niven, Steve Fletcher and Derek Niven, Gregor Robertson and Jamie Lowry, or Steve Fletcher and Jamie Lowry? So we're looking for the other 2 goal scorers in that 3-1 win at Mansfield. Gregor Robertson and Derek Niven, Steve Fletcher and Derek Niven, Gregor Robertson and Jamie Lowry, or Steve Fletcher and Jamie Lowry? And half the time has now gone. Ten seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is Gregor Robertson and Jamie Lowry. That's C. How many people put C? Yep, most popular answer. 36 if you're getting that right. Leaderboard. West Bar Sparrite with a 34-point lead over PK, who jumps up to second place. Robot Archie, then EJT still doing well up there in 4th. Moss CFC, the Backheaders, ADI Gord, Tommy Lee's #1 fan, Big DBH2, and PSV Pilsley, who got off to a slow start. Former winner, I think twice former winner, and now in 10th place. Take a look further down just before we go into the halfway stage. Edges, 26th place there. Bellatrix Sparrite, former winner. Another former winner, Jay Wheeler. And another one there, Moondog as well, 53rd place at the moment. Dunk Fletcher, 77th, wearing the 14 shirt tonight. A few to yet get off the mark. Might be some connection issues as well there. So, just to give you advance warning, the 10th question is a video which features various clues. Who am I? So look at the clues and then guess who it is. So it'll start straight away. So who am I? Look at the clues and tell us whether it's Mark Richards, David Perkins, Leon Knight or Aaron Davis. There will be a reminder at the end as well. So get your answer in as quickly as possible. Don't wait until the end if you know the answer. So, scorer of a hat-trick against the Sparrites. Became a teammate of Jack's as a lone player in 2009. So, Mark Richards, David Perkins, Leon Knight or Aaron Davis. Quickly get your answer in. 15 seconds left. There's a reminder of the clues if you need them. Don't wait until the end and miss out. So, David Perkins, the answer. How many people put David Perkins? Well, 49 going for Mark Richards. I think, remembering if I'm right, I think he's got a hat-trick for Port Vale at Saltergate. So that probably caught a few out. David Perkins, though, the answer B. So, does that change things at the top? West Bar Sparrite sees his lead cut. ADI Gord is there in second. Robot Archie, then the backheaders. Moss CFC, PK, Tommy Lee's number one fan, EJT, No Clue, and SC Spyrite Harry. Okay, question 11. In the 32 league games managed by Paul Cook in Jack's final season as a Chesterfield player, how many times did Jack complete the entire 90 minutes on the park? 1, 6, 11, or 16? So, we're looking for the full 90 minutes that Jack played in his final season. It was either once, 6 times, 11 times, or 16 times. Half the time has gone. Time running out. And the answer is 1. His only 90 minutes under Cook was the very first game, a 1-0 defeat at home to Barnet. How many people put 1? 24 getting that right, but 34 going for 6 and 29 for 11. So that spread the answers out. On the leaderboard, Robot Archie takes over at the top, 2 points ahead of the leader from the start, Westbar Spyrite. EJT moves up to third. So, very strong competition at the top. No Clue in fourth. ADI Gord, the backheaders, Moss CFC, PK, Bellatrix Spyrite, and Tommy Lee's number one fan. Okay, these 4 players started Chesterfield games against Jack more than any others, but alongside him. But which one of them registered the least of the 4 with 83 starts alongside Jack? So look at the photos. We're looking for the one who made the least number of appearances of those alongside Jack. So A, B, C, or D. So half the time has now gone. Look at the photos and pick the one who played alongside Jack the least amongst that quartet. 10 seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is A. Derek Niven, Gregor Robertson and Drew Talbot, both 93, and Tommy Lee 108. So how many people managed to work that out? Well, only 15 getting that right. 43 going for D. So that could be interesting at the top. Robert Archie, level on points with EJT. Fractionally quicker. Westbar Spyro only 2 points off the top. And then No Clue, ADI Gord, the backheaders, Moss CFC, Big DBH2, the Wag Rileys, and PK. That makes up the top 10. On we go. So Jack's 85 league goals for the club sees him tied with Jimmy Cookson on the all-time Spyrites list, but in what position? Equal 4th, equal 5th, equal 6th, or equal 7th? So what position is Jack on the list of all-time goal scorers for the club? Equal 4th, equal 5th, equal 6th, or equal 7th? And half the time has now gone. Quickly get your answer in. 10 seconds left. And the answer is equal 6 behind Ernie Moss, Herbert Mundy, George Smith, Kevin Maddell, and Brian Freer. So how many people? Yeah, so fair spread of answers there. That could be interesting. How many? Well, let's see how it shapes up at the top. It was very tight. Let's see if this has made much difference. Westbar Spyrak returns to the top, 5 points above Robot Archie, and also EJT level on points in third place. No Clue, then ADI Gord, the Backheaders, Moss CFC, Big DBH2, the Wag Rileys, and PK. In addition to Jack Lester, how many players made their Spyrites League debuts from his first game at Chester in 2007 to his last game against Exeter in 2013? 85, 95, 105 or 115? So in addition to Jack, how many players made their Spyrites League debuts? That's from the time he made his debut at Chester in 2007 to his last game against Exeter in 2013. We're looking for 85, 95, 105 or 115. And half the time has gone. Quickly get your answer in. Sure, that's going to be a guess for everyone. I don't think everybody will know that one. So it's a stab in the dark. And the answer 105. So C. 20 getting that right. Leaderboard, Westbar Spyrite 5 points ahead of Robot Archie. And EJT level on points. Bellatrix Le Spyrite, former winner, climbing up to 4th. Tommy Lee's #1 fan. The Wag Riley's doing well there in 6th. No Clue, ADI Gord, Mark C, and the Back Headers. Take a look further down. Kevin Wag just sneaking onto that front page. SC Spyrite Harry still there, doing well. Our Welsh supporter at the top of that page, 23rd. PSV Pilsley has done well in the past. And Bocca Senior's former winner as well, at the bottom of the page there. Thomas Quizzlesperger's dropped down after doing well early on. Jay Wheeler, another former winner there. Dunk Fletcher, 89, wearing the 14 shirt tonight, 76th place. Yeah, I think 1 or 2 people at the bottom having connection issues and re-registering. That's why they appear more than once. Okay, on we go. Question 15. When Jack scored against Chesterfield for Nottingham Forest in their 4-0 win in September 2006, which of these players who have all been Spyrites also played for Forest that day? Look at the photos. Tell us whether it's A, B, C or D. That's when Jack scored against Chesterfield for Nottingham Forest in a 4-0 win. Which of these players have all been Spyrites also played for Forest that day? A, B, C or D? And half the time has now gone. Ten seconds remain. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is C, Ian Breckin. So Felix Bastians, Shane Redmond and Nathan Tyson were all at Forest that season but didn't feature in that game. So how many people put C? Most popular answer with 40. Leaderboard, Westbar Spyrites 7 points ahead of Robot Archie and EJT in 3rd place. Bellatrix Le Spyrite, Tommy Lee's #1 fan, No Clue, the Wag Rileys, Mart C, the Backheaders and Tapton Dogwalker. That's the top 10. Question 16. In the 2010-11 championship season, Jack and Craig Davis started together in 24 league games. How many goals did the team as a whole score in those matches? 35, 45, 55 or 65? That's the total of goals scored in those 24 league games when Jack and Craig Davis started together. Was it 35, 45, 55 or 65? And half the time has now gone. Just 10 seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer, 55. Leicester and Davies scored 29 of those goals between them. So C, how many people put C? Well, second most popular answer with 31 going for that. Leaderboard. Westball Sparite 7 points ahead of Robot Archie. Then No Clue in third. Mart, C, and the Wag Rileys. That's the top 5. I think MC Ricardo just sneaking into the top 10 there. The Westball Sparite looking for a 4th Sparites quiz victory. 17. Jack's last ever goal was for Gateshead in the National League playoff final at Wembley, 2-1 defeat against Cambridge. Who was the former Sparites teammate, then on loan from Leicester, in goal for Cambridge that day? Shane Redmond, Adam Smith, Ben Wilson, or Josh Barrington? So who was in goal for Cambridge when Jack scored his last ever goal? That was in the National League playoff final at Wembley. Gateshead, Shane Redmond, Adam Smith, Ben Wilson, or Josh Barrington. And half the time is now gone. Quickly get your answer in. Time running out. And the answer, Adam Smith. How many people put B? Most popular answer with 30. So is Westbar Sparite still our leader? Yes, by 14 points from Robert Archie, and then No Clue in third place. Last few questions now. Question 18. In terms of goal frequency, with a goal every 137 minutes, which of these 4 Chesterfield managers presided over that scoring average? Jack's best for any Sparites boss. So look at the photos and say A, B, C, or D. So that's the best frequency. Goal every 137 minutes. Which manager presided over that run for Jack? A, B, C, or D? And half the time is now gone. Ten seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is A, Tommy Wright. Richardson a goal every 142 minutes. Cook 167. Sheridan 201. So how many people put A? Yep, only 12 getting that right. 36 going for D. 31 for B. So that's shaking things up. Has it made any difference to the leadership? Where Westbar Sparite was the leader. Is he still there? Still is by 14 points from Robot Archie, and then No Clue in third. So still all to play for as we go into the last couple of questions in tonight's special Jack Lester themed Sparites quiz. So which of these is not an anagram of Jack Lester? Jerk Castle, Jar Tackles, Lark Ejects, or Jet Slacker? So one of those is not an anagram of Jack Lester. The other 3 are. Which is not an anagram of Jack Lester? Jerk Castle, Jar Tackles, Lark Ejects, or Jet Slacker? I do like the use of anagrams in quizzes. Half the time has gone, so quickly get your answer in. So some people pondering over that, clearly. Less than 10 seconds now. Quickly get your answer in or risk losing out completely. And the answer is Jar Tackles. How many people put B? Yep, 48 of you working that out. About half the amount of people. 13 apiece for Jerk Castle and Jet Slacker. And just 1 less for Lark Ejects. So what has that done at the top, if anything? Robert Archie takes over. It does make a difference. 9 points the lead now. Robert Archie over Westbar Sparite, then No Clue in third. So potentially the top 3 all in contention to win. I think barring a miracle. Don't think anybody else can do that, but the top 3 all in contention. And of course, others looking to finish as high as possible. Just give you that warning again for the final one. It is a video with a series of clues. So you notice that some people try to wait right until the end, but if you do that, then you do risk missing out, because you might be able to get it from the first clue or the second, but answer as quickly as you can, because it will start straight away. So best of luck, everyone, as we go into the final question of the evening. So who am I? Peter Shilton, Les Seeley, Chris Turner or Gary Walsh? Look at the clues. So we know the very first keeper Jack scored against in '96. Won an FA Cup winners medal in 1990 playing for Manchester United. Do you know yet? Third clue, I played most games in my career for Luton Town. So we'll have a recap of the ones, but you should know by now. Peter Shilton, Les Seeley, Chris Turner or Gary Walsh. Quickly get your answer in. Only 10 seconds remain. All the clues are up there now. And the answer, Les Seeley. It's obscured that, actually, the text that's in there. But basically, I think it said he only scored a few more goals. I know one of them was Kevin Gallagher for Blackburn, and also Tony Bryan, I think, was playing for Hull at the time. But Les Seeley was the answer. So this could be a very interesting finish now as we look at the top 3. I jumped the gun last week and just went straight to the final placings by pressing the wrong button. So I'm going to be very careful now, very calm and collected, not jump the gun. I'll just go on to the top 3. And we start off in 3rd place this evening. No clue. Certainly has got plenty of clues. 263. Well done to you. A good 3rd place finish. In 2nd place this evening. And it's West Bar's Spyrite denied a 4th victory. So tonight's winner is Robot Archie. 5 points clear of West Bar Spyrite. Well done to Robot Archie, tonight's winner. Let's take a look further down. Bellatrix Spyrite, former winner, in 4th. Then MC Ricardo, Tommy Lee's number 1 fan, Tapton Dogwalker, the Backheaders, PSV Pilsley, Mart C. That's the top 10. Take a look further down. It's at this point that I'll stop reading everyone out, because it's going to take all evening. But you will be able to see yourself perhaps later on. We will leave the video on. Bucko 44, regular player there. Sammy as well, another regular player. EJT, congratulations once again to Emma for her appointment as the permanent head teacher at New Whittington Primary School. Edges, I'm sure they've enjoyed that tonight. Of course, Zoe, a massive Jack Lester fan. SC Spyrite Harry, our 7-year-old on the South Coast. An excellent performance, 25th. And still we go down the table, getting to approaching the halfway point now. We had around about 90 people taking part. So we'll see if we still have the demand. Of course, we'll, as I said at the start, we will continue to deliver quizzes as long as there's the demand. So we didn't reach the 3-figure mark tonight, but still doing pretty well, I think, to get around about 90 people. At the bottom, I think we've got 1 or 2, yeah, with connection issues. Yeah, so over 90 people actually were able to take part. Some latecomers as well. So Congratulations once again to Robot Archie. Please take a photo or a screenshot of your virtual keypad and then send that to media@chesterfield-fc.co.uk. Don't worry if you've not managed to scribble that down. We'll put that on the website and social media channels. So well done, Robot Archie. Commiserations to Westbar Spyrite, who led for much of the way but just edged out at the end. And then No Clue in third place. And remember as well, the prize tonight's a choice. I'll just flash that up on the screen. You've got a choice of either Football Manager 2020 or the commemorative coin shown there, which is to mark 150 years of the Spyrite. So it's your choice, whichever you want. So you could let us know on that, and that's fine. We'll sort that out, and of course arrange a socially distanced presentation, which we did earlier for another prize. But thanks to everybody who's taken part. Just a reminder before we go about the weekend, we have Chester's quiz from 11 a.m. That's for kids on Saturday morning, and then we have the fun family quiz Sunday afternoon from 5 p.m. So hope you've all enjoyed it this evening. Great to receive the feedback. Thanks to those of you who do get in touch and say how much they enjoy the quizzes. It is most reassuring to know that we're delivering some enjoyment for you guys out there. Thanks again to Phil Tooley for his efforts in putting together another great quiz, which resulted in some very stiff competition. Also thanks to Tina Jenner, our club photographer, of course, for some of her images which were used this evening. So thanks to everybody who does chip in and join in and help with the effort. Very much appreciated. So in the meantime, till we speak to you next, take care and stay safe.